It's very late, Mr. Crane.
Well, I apologize for the hour, Pilar, but Ivy asked me to stop by and pick up her attaché case.
You want Mrs. Crane's case?
Yes, so just give it to me. I'll be on my way.
If Julian sees those papers, he'll know Ethan isn't his son.
I hope you don't mind if I don't invite you in, but I don't want to wake my family.
Oh, well, no, we wouldn't want that. So if you just fetch me the attaché case, I'll let you get back to bed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ivy's attaché case, it contains some of her papers. She's doing some work and wanted to sort through them. She would have come by herself, but I insisted she stay home. I didn't want her running out this time of night.
It is very late.
Which is why I'm anxious to be on my way. So if you'll just...
Papers, what could Mrs. Crane have meant? Maybe the household papers I keep.
Don't play games with me, Pilar. You know exactly what case I mean. And if you don't get it for me right now, there's going to be trouble.
What's in here is more than just proof that Ethan is Sam's son. It's proof that Sam loved me and that our love lives on in Ethan. I can't let go of that, Pilar. I can't.
I know you have the case, Pilar, and I want it. I want it right now.
If I knew what you were talking about, Mr. Crane...
You know full well. Now get the damn case.
You make it sound as though you think I've stolen it.
No, I didn't mean that at all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I wouldn't appreciate your making wild accusations the way you did in the past, when you and your father accused my husband of stealing from you. I think it's best if we wait until morning and get this whole thing straightened out with Mrs. Crane.
Yes, perhaps that would be best. Sorry to have disturbed you.
That was close.
Too close.
Julian had stepped another inch into the room, he would have seen the case. And if he ever saw these papers, he'd know that Ethan isn't his son.
I still don't understand why you don't burn those papers.
I told you.
And keeping them is so dangerous. Mr. Crane knows that there are papers in the case. He knows you've got a secret, and he won't give up until he finds out what it is. Just burn the papers while you still have a chance.
Only 3 people know about this. You, me, and Eve Russell.
I will take your secret to the grave if that's what you wish.
I know I can trust you, Pilar. And Eve will never tell. She knows I'd tell TC all about her past affair with Julian. So there's no way Julian can find out the truth. My secret is safe. There is no reason to burn these and destroy the truth about Ethan. I know that Sam and I may never be reunited. But if someday some miracle were to happen and all the obstacles keeping us apart were to disappear, I would want Sam to know the truth. I would want him to know that Ethan is our son. So, you'll keep the papers here until I tell you otherwise.
Whatever you say, Mrs. Crane. But I'm warning you, as long as those papers exist, there's a chance that Mr. Crane will find out about Ethan. And if that happens...
It won't happen, Pilar. Julian can never see those papers.
If he does, so many lives will be destroyed.
Saved his life, Mama. This hired killer was going to shoot Luis, but Sheridan shot the killer instead. She shot him dead.
Oh, God, Luis.
Oh, Luis is fine, but Sheridan's pretty much a basket case.
Well, of course, to kill someone. Oh, I've always loved Sheridan, but now I feel even closer to her.
Do you know about Sheridan's past? What happened to her?
Happened? What do you mean?
I went to the Crane mansion to tell Ethan about the shooting, and right after Ethan left, Sheridan came in, and she was sleepwalking.
Yes?
Kept mumbling about there being blood on her hands.
What else did she say?
Nothing. I figured she was upset about shooting the killer, but she kept staring at the floor like she was seeing something that wasn't there.
You are to forget everything you saw and heard Sheridan do tonight.
When Luis came up to the main house, I couldn't let him find me there, so I hid.
Oh, if your brother had seen you there.
Mama, I overheard Luis say he thought Ethan knew something about what might have happened to Sheridan in the past.
It's none of your concern, Teresa.
Anything that has to do with Ethan is my concern, Mama.
Teresita.
Is Ethan keeping secrets about Sheridan?
I don't tell people secrets.
The Cranes seem to have a lot of them.
I don't want to discuss it.
The attaché case with all of the papers about Ethan in it.
Teresa, I said I don't...
What is that all about, Mama? I know it's more than you're telling me.
If you don't want Ethan to hate you, and if you don't want the Cranes to curse you, forget about the attaché case and forget about all the Crane family secrets. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.